Only on CBS Mornings, we're joined by Uber CEO, that's Dara Khosrowshahi. Uber says demand is bouncing back from this pandemic, with the number of rides up 18% in the first 3 months of this year compared to the same quarter in 2021. Now the company is rolling out a number of new, and I have to say, very cool features, from robotic food delivery services to rides in electric vehicles and even party buses. That's right. Dara Khosrowshahi, I actually know his name. Good morning to you, Dara. It's very good to see you and to have you back on CBS Mornings. So,
good morning. It's great to see you.
You'll be glad to know I took an Uber the other day. I got in the car. The driver had on a mask, and I said, "Do you want me to put on my mask?" He says, "No, you don't have to." And I said, "Okay." So I didn't. But then I sat there and I questioned myself, because the new policy says neither the drivers or the passengers have to wear a mask. And I know that that's okay, but what went into your thinking on that? Because it still doesn't feel quite right to me. But I did ride in the car with no mask the other day because I figure I'm vaxxed and boosted. What's the thinking that went into the decision?
Well, the thinking is that we're really going to follow CDC guidelines. You know, we're a company made up of humans who make judgments every day. And we didn't want to necessarily be making up our own rules. We wanted to follow the CDC and the health guidelines that are out there, and allow individuals like you to make your choice, your own choice, feeling safe. And, you know, the driver obviously felt safe as well. And we've let our drivers and also our riders know that if for some reason you're uncomfortable because of masking one way or the other, you can cancel a ride, no charge to you. And hopefully we'll navigate this kind of funny and odd period, this transitionary period together.
Yeah, it is an odd period.
Dara, I'm very interested in Uber Charter, because it certainly sounds better than six drunk friends packing into the back of a Honda Civic on a Saturday night.
Good times, Tony, good times.
Tell me how this is going to work.
Well, we're actually now just wiring up all of the charter buses in the world, hopefully, but we're starting with Uber Charter. You can get on the Uber app. You can essentially say exactly what you need, how many passengers, when, where, et cetera. And we'll give you the upfront fare, all of the information, and make sure that that charter gets you in time to go have a good time.
Yeah, I like
that. Yeah, that's convenient.
That feature too.
Great. After a long night, getting that bill at the end is quite surprising, especially if you're tipsy. Dara, I want to know about some other services. I'm hearing about food delivery using robots that is going to be launched and testing in LA.
Yeah, absolutely. So Uber Eats is one of our fastest growing parts of our business. Uber's all about go anywhere and get anything. And part of getting anything is to get you anything in every single possible way. We've obviously been leaning in to technology. We want to be the best tech company in delivery. And we're working with Serve Robotics and a couple of other players, but Serve in LA. And this is happening right now on the streets. You know, sometimes you'll get a courier and they're terrific in terms of delivering your food, but sometimes you'll get these little cute robots. You can put in a code and essentially you can get your food, and it's a delightful experience.
A friend of mine, also known as our executive producer, said, well, you know what Uber's trying to do? They're trying to do one-stop travel, be a one-stop travel shop. For instance, book your flights, book your hotels, transportation to and from the airport. Yep. Does Shauna have it right? Are you trying to be a one-stop travel shop?
Well, we're certainly trying to be one stop for you in terms of this summer travel season, right? Travel is coming back in a big way. I think people have been sitting around home for too long and they want to get out there. And one of the really interesting products that we've now built is Uber Travel, where essentially you can automatically download all of your travel information from Gmail into Uber. And then you can use that information to book Uber Reserve. The great thing about Uber Reserve is driver comes early. You can rest assured that you're going to make it to the flight on time, et cetera. And to top it off, we'll give you 10% off to make that travel just a little bit more affordable.
Hey, Dara, CNBC obtained a copy of a memo you sent to employees in which you talked about making hiring a privilege. It sounded like you're going to roll back spending within the company. I'm curious, what does that mean for people who work at Uber, and what will it mean for people who use Uber?
Well, I don't think it'll make any change to the service at all. You know, we are entering an incredibly uncertain time. Fortunately for us, our business is growing at rapid rates. Gross bookings were growing 39% on a year-on-year basis. this last quarter, which is terrific. But with all the uncertainty going on in the world, et cetera, we want to make sure that we grow the right way. And we're going to be careful in terms of the investments that we make so that all the investment can go into all of the new cool products that you've seen going forward. But for Uber employees, we continue to grow, we continue to build, and we'll be continuing to hire as well, but carefully in this tough environment.
Well, they don't rate rooms anymore, Dara, but if they did, you would get a 10. I like their background.
It is a nice background.
Very nice aesthetic, whoever's doing
Smells
that.
of rich mahogany in the background.
Yes, yeah.
Dara Khosrowshahi. Dara, thank you very much.